Well, good evening, everyone. I just thought I'd give you an update. I haven't had a lot of time to paint lately because I've been doing some custom guitar work. But I finally did get to a point on this painting that I decided that I liked what I saw. And even though I might continue doing some detail work on the water and so forth, I thought the background was pretty much done well enough that I could just go ahead and move on. And what I've done is, here's the background area with the snow, and what I've done is I've sprayed the whole thing with a fixative. This is a workable fixative by Krylon. There's other brands, but I know this is a name brand, so I'm sure it's good quality. Anyway, this is the digital reference, and what I've done is I painted the background, but I haven't added the frosty kind of fog effect. See, there's like a fog in this digital version. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some masking tape, and I'm going to mask off right here the foreground trees. And then take my little soft blender brush. I call this a unicorn brush because it kind of looks like a unicorn's horn. I think what it is actually a cosmetic brush. And I'm going to gently start putting like a light mix of, I'm going to mix a little bit of blue into some white, and I'm just going to start doing kind of like a little scrubbing motion and gently blend in some fog, starting at the bottom here, moving up. And if you see in the reference photo, there's actually fog over the sun, so I've still got to paint these the light beams into the sun, like the reference. But anyway, it's coming along. And I changed how I did the foreground or midground. Here it's like a snowbank up against the trees. There's like snowbanks here. But what I did is I made it look more like rocks. Like you got rocks with snow-covered rocks. And I lost my deer. I had my deer all sketched in, and I lost it when I started painting the rocky terrain. So I decided to go ahead and do it again. I penciled it in with a number 2 pencil so that it will be there, so I can use it as a reference to paint by along with the photograph of my digital work. And what I'm going to do is, since I sprayed it with that fixative, I don't have to worry about it disappearing, except for when I paint over it. So anyway, I even have kind of an idea of where the shadow is going to be here starting. So everything's coming along. The water definitely looks different than the digital version, but I got the light pretty much where I did. I even kind of have a little bit of a reflection of this tree here coming into the water, and I painted a little bit of flowers against the tree. But it's coming along generally, and once I get this painted, the deer, then I can start working on the other foliage and trees and so forth that are there. And I think there's ivy also that I've got to paint growing up the trees here. So it's coming along. Anyway, sorry it's taking me a while to get this one finished, but it's coming along. And once I get that fog effect in there, it'll give it some distance. It'll look more pushed further back and like it's enveloped in a mist or a fog or a very cold environment. Thank you very much for looking. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.